Hey y'all, how are you doing? I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. It's me, Kim, and I'm back for another video. Let's have a quick little conversation on Chlöe's Treat Me. I've been anxiously awaiting the arrival of Chlöe's new single, Treat Me, for a minute because I know she's talented. I know she's brilliant, but Have Mercy, y'all, Have Mercy just wasn't it. And I am so mad at y'all for gassing that song up because it's so mediocre. It is so much a Beyonce reject, like left on the cutting room floor, marked Beyonce. And the performances were all over the place, especially that VMA performance. But we move on, okay? Okay? We live and we learn. And because I recognize that Chlöe has so much in her, when I first heard that little snippet, that little teaser, I said, okay, we might have something here. We have melody, we have vocals, we have harmonies, and I like the little outfit she was wearing. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. I think it was a really good idea for them to release the song and the video at the same time, but I'm gonna talk about the song and the video separately because there's two different things happening here. The first thing I wanna say about the song, I like it, you guys, I like it. I think it's good. I have seen the social media commentary. Really, I think people are just caught up because Chlöe is not giving y'all what you want her to give, but overall, it's a good pop song. Do I think this song is great? No, it's not great, but it sounds real good on the Sonos speakers. It sounds good in the car. It has lots of replay value. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I was listening to the song was, oh, this is short. So generally, when I see a song that's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I assume that an artist is trying to do something really specific. So I'm sure y'all have noticed, I mean, me as a pop girl, a longtime pop girl, I have noticed and lamented the fact that songs are getting shorter and shorter. And that's happening because artists are trying to run up the replays. It's obviously much easier to get 100 million streams of a 2 minute and 30 second song than it is to get 100 million streams on a 5 minute song. Now, if you just made the 5 minute song real good, then we wouldn't have to worry about that, but that's neither here nor there. So that's just one of the ways that artists today are trying to game the apps. And I'm not particularly mad at that. But the thing is that when you're making songs so short, that means important stuff gets cut. And y'all, Treat Me really, really needed a bridge. I've seen people say on Twitter, oh, no, that acapella at the end was the bridge and it just ends at the bridge. Girl, I don't know. Is it a bridge? Is it an outro? Can it be a bridge if it's not bridging us to the end of the song? Girl, whatever. All I know is the song feels like it ends prematurely. Traditional pop song structure is verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. And man, do I miss bridges. Please, y'all, please make bridges great again. I said the same thing about some of the best songs on Summer Walker's album. Give us a bridge for like, what is Gen Z? Please. But anyways, okay. When I say make bridges great again, I'm not just trying to be like an old head, you know, like a crotchety old head. I'm really not. And I'm not trying to be a pop music purist or a formalist. Good bridges give artists room to be great. So obviously I'm going to use Beyonce because everybody compares Chlöe to Beyonce. And somebody on Twitter had the nerve to compare Treat Me to Freakum Dress. And they posted the bridge of Freakum Dress. You guys, that's what we're talking about. The bridge of Freakum Dress takes that song from Fun Little Bop, Let's Be a Hoe to Get Back at Your Man to, oh shit, this girl is singing. Another Beyonce example of this is on Crazy in Love. So Crazy in Love has this bridge that sounds good on the record, but when she performs it live, it's next level. So Beyonce, after she's given us verse, chorus, choreography, charisma, always, I don't know if she still does this, but for years, she did that scale at the end of the bridge. Baby, you got me. And that's the moment moment to be like, this bitch is singing, right? Like, she's singing, right? Like, she's doing stuff there that nobody else can do. That is the beauty of a bridge. So that's what we're talking about when we say, ooh, this song just needed something else. I also think that another round of that chorus would have given Chlöe more room to give us a cute little dance break, a little two-step, a little boom cack. I feel like that was really missing. What are the TikTok kids gonna do? And it was interesting to me that we saw preview of her dancing, but the dance didn't make it into the video. But we'll come back to that when we talk about the video. This song is very much my favorite genre of music, which is pop and B. Now, I feel like I might have coined the term pop and B. Did I make that up or did I read that somewhere? Y'all let me know. Anyways, it's music crafted to appeal to mainstream audiences, pop music sensibilities, but with R&B influences, hip hop influence, pop music with some bass. That's my shit. That's my type, okay? So that's why I love this song so much. And especially aesthetically, it reminds me of a very specific pop music era. I'm gonna say 2006 to 2008 was the height of it, where it was Cassie, Danity Kane, Pussycat Dolls, Girlicious. If you know who Girlicious is, we're friends. Same. Fergie. I'm sure so many other people, where it was sassy, shit-talking, rapping that moves into a sung chorus, right? We in the car, we riding slow. We doing things that the girls don't do. Right? Oh, that's right. Okay, let's not have a millennial nostalgia fest. But really, to my ears, that's exactly what this sounds like. Because I'm a pop music nerd, I wanted to know who wrote the song, who produced it. I looked at the songwriters, and after Yin Yang Twins and Bubba Sparks, because of that Miss New Booty, rocking everywhere, like that sample, the songwriters are very well-established music industry people. They've written songs for Dua Lipa, Lizzo, Alessia Cara, Demi Lovato, Nicki Minaj. And then I looked at the producer, Oak, and he has produced some of my favorite songs, right? Co-produced and co-written some of my favorite songs. Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato, Distraction by Kalani, Here by Alessia Cara. Now, what I noticed when I was looking at those credits was Chlöe is not listed as a producer, and she's listed last on the songwriters, which basically means, you know, she added things here and there, but not to the bulk of the song. Obviously, that tells me that she was given the song. Do I have a problem with that? No, not really. But the real Chlöe and Halle stans, the Kids Are All Right and Ungodly Hour stans know that a part of the marvel of those albums, the reason why they're so magnetic is because the Bailey sisters are all over them. They basically wrote and produced the entirety of those two magnificent bodies of work. And the reason why the stans like me are so rabid is because the music is so idiosyncratic. It is so them. I can hear 6 or 7 different artists on Treat Me, just to be honest, right? It's a fun song, it's a catchy song, but is it a special song? Not really. What do I take from the fact that Chlöe went from writing and producing these incredible bodies of work to just recording this song? She's looking for a hit. She's looking for a hit. If she wants to be the next Beyonce, if she wants to be the next Doja Cat, to be honest, you gotta have hits. But let's put a pin in that. So now we can talk about the video. Honestly, I liked the video too. It was contained without looking cheap. You know, sometimes videos that are filmed exclusively on sound stages do look a little rinky-dink, right? Look a little homemade. There was a budget for sure. It felt like the different kinds of sexy Chlöe wants to be. And this look in particular, you know, as a Janet stan, I noticed, it was giving me Janet. It was giving me big feedback vibes. Even the choreography felt Janet inspired with the poses. So we get that look. We get oiled up Chlöe. We get Chlöe in the bath. I saw the behind the scenes. So that wasn't oil. It was supposed to be honey. And then the bath was supposed to be her bathing in honey. And then we get Chlöe in the shower with the fishnets, with the platform shoes on. It's not a bad video at all. Like, I'm not even going to front on it. Look, y'all. I liked the video. I did. I thought it was fine. But I think that what a lot of people are reacting to is the boringness. Chlöe looks great. The images are so scintillating. I think the video is well edited. It's just her being fierce and fabulous in hair. And you want to watch it again after you watch it. But it's like, you want to be sexy, so what do you put on? You do latex, you do honey, you do bath, you do lingerie, you do fishnet, you do stripper shoes, right? It feels, and I hate to say this, it feels a little bit like paint by number sexuality. The images, sexy, but also really cliched. But a part of me really does get it, because by doing this, she did beat the Beyonce impersonator allegations. As I mentioned earlier, the other stuff was giving very much bargain basement Beyonce. It was not impressive. I don't hear Beyonce in this song, and I don't see Beyonce in this video. So I see what she's trying to do, and I just take it for what it is. All right, y'all, now we have to get to the real questions. Is Chlöe selling herself short? I understand the hand-wringing over Treat Me because it sounds like a song crafted to be a hit. The video looks like a video storyboarded to be a hit. But I don't think that this is an instance of a label or some outside force pushing Chlöe to be super sexy. I know I've heard Chlöe or Halle, or maybe them together, saying Beyonce has told them, don't worry about charts. Don't worry about popularity. Other people will catch up to you. And that's what their previous music reflected. I think Chlöe at this point is very comfortable in the bad bitch lane. That's clear. We have to accept it. It's been a year and a half of social media presence, of booty out all the time pictures, right? Like this is what she wants to do. We have performances. We have those covers. I'm sure on a full album of Chlöe music that we're going to get lots of different stuff, multifaceted artist, but this is what she's chosen to lead with. I have made peace with it, but anybody who follows me knows that I did not love the turn that Chlöe made after the end of the Ungodly Hour promo run. I wasn't into it. It felt desperate. It felt like the thing that you do when you're trying to claw your way to the top. And my first reaction is, you're too talented for that. You can do better. You can do different. But it's her career. It's her call. It's not my call. And so media theorist Kim has been trying to think of, okay, what's motivating this? No, I don't think that she's being explicitly pushed. Media theorist Kim thinks that Chlöe is a 23-year-old woman who came of age during the epic of strip club culture, the peak where it was being mainstreamed, where women were taking on and taking the reins of strip club culture and saying, this is how we feel empowered. And that kind of stripper sexuality has come to signify women's innate sexual power. And she's thick. I've talked about this too. When you have a certain kind of desirable body, you realize that you get so much engagement, so many compliments, so many opportunities by showing off that body. There are so many incentives. Now, I do have qualms about how big booty girls, as a big booty girl myself, I've certainly felt, I've talked about this, so it's, this is real, pressure to, turn around a little bit. There was even an era in my 20s, my mid-20s, when I was buying all that cheap Instagram baddie bodycon clothing, right? Because it's like, okay, well, this is what people like to see me in, so let's just put this on. That's the era Chlöe is in right now. And, the harsh reality is you can't deny that image has opened doors for Chlöe. Right now, she's on songs with Gunna and 5EO Foreign. Girl, I'm too old to be even talking about them names. I do not like those songs at all, but I'm not the target demo. I recognize it. The kids love it. The kids are into it. People are always talking about her pictures, always talking about her TikTok. It was a smart choice. It was. And so now that I've had time to just be okay with my thoughts, I wouldn't say that the lane that Chlöe has chosen to occupy is desperate. I would say it's typical. Chlöe, as a smart artist, is pattern matching. She's doing what works. Right now, we are inundated everywhere with rehashed stripper aesthetics. I feel the exact same way about that new Summer Walker video, No Love, a song that I like, but it's like, y'all, look, I have a problem with the ubiquity of that aesthetic, not because there's any issue with sex workers or strippers. It's because that has become the predominant mode of visualizing Black women's sexuality. And there's so much other stuff to explore. Like, let's tap another well. But like I just said, people are going to tap that well till it runs dry because that well wins, right? Like, that well sells. I've also talked about this too. Strip club culture generally is an important and compelling part of Black popular culture, and particularly Southern Black popular culture is just what else? There's got to be more. But you know what? I get it, right? Like when Chlöe and Halle were out here giving us fantastic albums, incredible performances, they got some shine. You know, they went triple platinum on Twitter, but they didn't get hits. They had a phenomenal NPR Tiny Desk concert, but they didn't really win awards. So what is this all for if they're not popular? If Chlöe wants to be a popular mainstream artist, global superstar, she got to get to the top of the charts. And, you know, you can feel like she's above that chase. She obviously doesn't feel like she's above the chase. All right, to wrap this up, I'll just say, I personally would love an Ungodly Hour Part 2. We're not going to get that. Just accept it, make peace, move on. Chloe's driving the bus, and she has said that's not the destination. When it comes to this image, though, I also don't feel comfortable being like, well, that's not really her, and she's faking it, and why is she trying too hard, and she needs to... I don't know if Chlöe is acting or not. I really have no idea. All I can say is it felt like it feels like a very self-conscious performance. When everything has that bad bitch veneer over it, the bad bitch version of Nina Simone's Feeling Good and the bad bitch version of Minnie Riperton's Loving You was a lot. It was just a lot, and it was uncomfortable. And then there's the infamous Lollipop video. It's just a lot for me. It's a lot for me. But the kids love it. I didn't love it. I can say that a good thing, a bright spot about Treat Me is it shows that Chlöe is thinking, and it shows that she's iterating. Here's what she had to say about it.
To ever feel like, oh, maybe I'm doing too much, should I dial back?
Well, those thoughts do sometimes go into my head, but it's like, if I do that, then I'm doing everything people are claiming I'm already doing, which is being something that I'm authentically not.
Yeah.
So if I do dial back, if I do kind of like cover up more or like sing differently or like do less, then I'm becoming something that I'm not.
Come on now.
She likes it. She's happy. I saw the behind the scenes. Her mom was on set with her. Hopefully we'll get some good performances. Honestly, I think that this is a song that will lend itself to some good performances, right? Like, take us to the next level, Chlöe. Like, you can do it. Oh, also, why in the world are y'all comparing Normani to Chlöe right now? For what? What was the reason? It's obvious that they're both trying to figure it out. Neither of them are at their final form, so why? Why are we comparing dark-skinned Black girl to light-skinned Black girl when all the Black girls should be able to flourish and grow and make hits, to be honest? Oh, last thing, as a side note, something that I found to be really interesting about this particular very vulgar moment in pop culture is people under 30 are having less sex than people my age, less sex than their parents, less sex than my parents, right? Less sex than any generation has had in decades. Now, that disparity between sexual performance and sexual activity so fascinating to me. Like, I really want to explore that. Maybe I will. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Leave comments down below. Anyways, that's all I have, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time. Bye.